Hi, I'm Laura Jewel and welcome to Simply High Vibe. I am super excited about this topic that we have for you guys today. So this is a super powerful tool that you can use and it will be absolutely life-changing. So today we're going to learn all about the High Vibe Life Manifestor. So it has been proven that you attract what you are. So if you are living your life at a low vibration, not feeling optimistic about your future, not feeling that your goals and your dreams are possible, unfortunately, you're going to attract that to yourself. And so it is so important to have a tool that you can use that can help you to raise your vibration. Right, Sosa? Good girl. So in order to make your dreams and goals become a reality, you need to actually be able to visualize them and to believe that it is possible. So using this High Vibe Life Manifestor will absolutely help you to see the person that you can be and what your life can look like. So essentially what this is it is a manifesto. So what is a manifesto, Laura? Well, a manifesto is like it sounds. It is sort of a list of qualities and experiences, attributes that you want to manifest to yourself. So what we are going to do is we're going to make a pictorial. I know it sounds a little bit cheesy, but bear with me on this one because it has been paramount in my growth of my high vibration and maintenance of it on a daily basis. So let me explain. I'm going to go down here and pick up some samples for you. Okay, so are you ready? Don't laugh. Okay, so here's the first one that I've created. So it might seem a little silly, but this is Julie. So Julie has never written a book in her life, but she dreams about being an author one day. So what does Julie have to do to become an author? So she's sat down and thought about it. What sort of attitudes does she have to have? What sort of habits does she have to learn and practice in her life? So here's what we got for Julie. So this is a sample and you can just write it out in line items or you can do pictures, but I find if you're a visually motivated type personality, this can really help. If you're an auditory personality, then writing it out in line items and maybe recording it and reading it to yourself every day would be more helpful. So for Julie, this is what we put for her. So right under her picture of herself, Julie Bloom, author. I can do anything I set my mind to. I am confident and talented writer. I look forward to working on my book every day. I'm knowledgeable on my book subject. I have so much to share with my readers. I love watching the progress that I'm making on my book daily. So you can see what we're doing with this. We're instilling a feeling of that you're already on the right path, you're already getting there. And the more you repeat these sorts of things to yourself every day, the more you will start to believe it, the more you will see that it is actually possible. You know, it might sound a little crazy at first. Like I know when I wrote my first High Vibe Life Manifestor for myself, I read it over and I thought, oh, yeah, right, you know, as if I'm ever going to be that girl. But you know what was funny? After a month of repeating it to myself daily, I started to realize it was sounding a little bit boring and I was skipping through it. And I looked more closely and realized, oh my goodness, I am actually showing up like that. These are things that I'm doing every day. So very important to try this tool, very important. So other things about Julie, I feel inspired to write my book. I'm researching and finding lots of publishing opportunities. So putting things in here that will actually help you to reach your goal. My work ethic is impeccable. So these are all things that she would reinforce in her own mind daily that will help her. So this is the case of somebody with a career goal. So let's look at a little bit different scenario. So this guy here is Zach Black. So maybe he's related to Jack Black, I'm not so sure, but so he is shy and he doesn't really necessarily like social situations. He feels a little bit intimidated, but he realizes that to live the life that he wants and to raise his vibration, he wants to get out there and socialize. He wants to find social situations energizing. So here's what we wrote for Zach. I find social situations energizing and fun. I look forward to socializing every day. I am effortlessly outgoing, social, and confident. My high vibe brightens a room and draws great people and experiences to me. I am seen and supported. I deserve and I experience the best in friendships and relationships. So as you can see, these are things that, you know, when Zach writes it down the first time, he might think, oh yeah, right, me, I'm shy. I am so nervous around people, as if I can brighten a room when I enter it. But eventually, after reinforcing these thought patterns in his head and strengthening those positive neural networks, his vibration will raise and he will actually start to feel and experience these things. So this is an emotional manifestation. So let's look at a third scenario. So this person here, let's see, who is it? So this is, don't laugh, Carly Mop. So Carly is a cop. She's a police officer. So Carly, she's been working at her job for a long time and she doesn't look forward to going to work every day. She feels like what she's doing is useless. She's taken for granted. Maybe she doesn't feel like she's particularly motivated or inspired. So she can't leave her job because this is her career. She is not ready to make a career change. She does enjoy the security and income of this job, but the issue with Carly is she must actually learn how to appreciate, accept, and enjoy what she needs to do every day. So she can rewire her thought patterns to show up the way that she needs to show up, to raise her vibration and actually start to get some pleasure out of her work. So here's what we put for Carly. I am thankful to have a secure job. I find ways to enjoy my day while I'm at work. I am doing a valuable service for my community. My hard work's appreciated. I like driving the police car around. Like whatever it is, whatever it would take with your particular job, to look at maybe some of the more mundane pieces of it. Is there something that's really not so bad? Is there maybe a coworker that you really look forward to seeing every day and you have that energizing chat with? Like there's got to be something pleasant somewhere that you can pick out and start to focus on. And so by doing this sort of thing, you'll find that you'll start to see the more positive in your day. Like for example, if you open your eyes and look around you and you look for everything that is white in the room, and then you close your eyes and you try to recall everything that is white in the room, that's fine because you've been focusing on that, and so you are well aware of, in this case, the negative of your job because you've been thinking about it all the time, but you're not seeing the positives because you're not putting that thought energy to it. So in this case, we're putting the thought energy to the positives, even if we have to sort of semi-fabricate them at first until they become a reality. And we're building stronger neural networks leaning towards the positive side of things. And then you'll start to notice those things more naturally. So when you were looking for all the white things in the room, do you really see the red things? No, because you're not focusing on it. So the red things here might be, you know, the bright shiny things about the job, and because she's focusing on it more, they will more naturally start to come to her mind. So rather than dreading the workday, she will reprogram herself to actually see some little bits of enjoyment in it that may make her job more bearable and maybe even enjoyable in the long term if she repeats this. So another great thing about the High Vibe Life Manifestor is you can rewrite it. And so don't be afraid to commit to something saying, oh, I'm not sure I really want that goal, because you can rewrite it. So my experience is about once a month, I like to rewrite mine. And I find that it is exciting and energizing because you can see how far that you have actually come. So the things that you wrote in your first draft may have seemed crazy and impossible and a huge exaggeration the first time that you wrote them and you read them to yourself. But over time, as they become your new normal, you can see how far you've come, and you can see that you have manifested that reality to yourself. So super powerful tool. So if you're wondering, when you do that exercise, how can you incorporate it into your day? Lots of ideas. So what I do is I read it out loud to myself before I go to bed, and I also read it again in the morning before getting on to any social media or answering emails, anything like that. And so that way I end and start out my day with a nice solid base of positive affirmations. And I really believe that in my life, this has personally helped me to build and strengthen a high vibration that I find is now my new normal. So some ideas. Photograph it, put it in your phone. No one needs to see it but you. And then set a little alarm on your phone to remind you. Maybe 2 p.m. is when you read your High Vibe Life Manifestor. Lock yourself in a bathroom stall at work and look at it, read it to yourself. If you're a visual person, this might be a really great way for you to do this. If you're an auditory person, try recording it. Record it in your cell phone. Same thing, set an alarm, whatever time works for you. Or if you have a low point in your afternoon, like for example, sometimes people feel a little lower around 2 or 3 p.m., maybe that's a good time for you. And then just go somewhere private or put headphones on and play it to yourself. And that way you will hear it in your own voice, which is super powerful. So high vibers, what do you want to manifest into your life? Would you be writing an emotional script? Do you have career goals? Let me know. Post below. I would love to hear all about it. And if you do use this tool in your life, please let me know how it went. Love to hear it. For me, I find it is a super powerful, absolutely life-changing tool. So I have really enjoyed this chat with you today about the High Vibe Life Manifestor. So hopefully this is something that you can use in your life, and I have many more amazing tools coming up in future videos that I can't wait to share with you. So join me at High Vibe University, and also we will be doing a series of happiness hacking videos. Lots more to learn about how to grow that ultra high vibration. So much more that we can learn. So let's work together. Let's learn as much as we can about how to build and how to nurture a crazy high vibration. It is so worth it. So hit subscribe, follow me on YouTube, check me out on Insta. I can't wait to connect with you. So this is Laura Jewel and Simply High Vibe. I have enjoyed sharing this topic with you. Keep your vibes high.